Hi guys, it's Cecilia from Silver Heights Neighborhood Association, and today we're going to be making apple bird feeders. So get ready, I'm going to show you all the ingredients and then we can get started. Alright, so here's what you'll need. You'll need a pot to boil water in. It's only a quarter cup of water, it's just a little bit. I have these screws that I found around the house. They are random sizes, but they're only to hang up the apple, so don't be too worried about what the size are. Birdseed, I picked kind of smaller birdseed, as you can see. You only need like a cup and a half, maybe 2 cups. I think I have a little bit more there. I got my gelatin here. I got my spoon. It is like a grapefruit spoon with the little forks on the edge, so I can help carve out the apple better. I got 2 apples. They're a little bit brown, as you can see, but that's okay. Going out to the birds, I'm sure they won't mind. I got my cutting board, my paring knife, and I got a bigger knife just in case. If you want, you can get your water boiling. Remember, you only need a quarter cup of water. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my apple, and I'm going to cut it. So first, we're going to start by cutting it in half. Now, remember to have an adult cut it in half, or use the knife for you. Now my apples are kind of bigger. There we go. Doesn't really matter what type of apple you use. These are good. So as you can see, the core is there, and that's what we're going to scoop out. So I'm going to start with my spoon with the little edges around. I'm just going to make tiny little scoops to get that core out. Work away at it. Just like that. Okay, now that I got both halves done and I've etched them out, you can see they're deeper, but I mostly just took out the core and a little bit around so I could put the gelatin bird mix inside. So that's good. Now we're going to put in our screws. So I took a kind of smaller one. What I'm going to do is just at the top, just screw it in. It goes in nice and easy. So do that with both halves and make sure it doesn't come through in the middle. Alright, now that we have our boiling hot water, so make sure not to touch it, we're going to put our gelatin pack in. Just the whole thing, like that. You're going to grab a spoon and mix it together. You can see it's already kind of hardening, so you really want to mix it. Now that it's all mixed, we're going to pour it in with our birdseed. To get it all off, just like that. And now you're going to mix it in with your birdseed. Get it all in there. As you can see, mine's still kind of liquidy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit more birdseed. There we go. Just like that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop them into my apples. Just like that. That. Press it down to get it all in there. Fill it right up. There we go. So now I've put them into a container so I can put them in the fridge so they can chill and the gelatin will set. So now that we're waiting for the gelatin to set into the apples, it's a perfect time to do our dishes. Now remember, because of the gelatin and the birdseed, you're really going to have to scrub and use soap and hot water. So we're gonna leave the apples in the fridge for about an hour. But remember, you wanna scrub these and get these nice and clean. Alright, so I'm just taking these out of the fridge. And as you can see, they're nice and hard. So we can go ahead and add our string. So what we're gonna do is, if I can hold it, we're going to tie it around the screw. So I'm gonna put it around back, and then just make a small looped knot, maybe. Just like that. Then I'm going to do the same on this side. There we go. And then I'm going to tie this end to the screw as well, so it makes a loop. Just like before. Tie it on this side. There we go. Now we have a loop to hold the apple from. Now that they're all tied, we're going to take them outside and hang them up. So I decided to hang them in my front yard, so if they fall, the dogs don't get them and get sick. But here they are, nice and hanging. There's another one right there. So hopefully the little guys will like them and eat them all up. So hopefully you guys had fun. I had lots of fun making them. Can't wait to see your videos and pictures of yours. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And let us see your pictures. I'd love to see them.